Okay, hello and welcome. This is gonna be not quite a tutorial. It's a how-to, how I make, how I screen tone pages from this comic, webcomic. This is just fresh off the scanner, so let's see. First, we're gonna make a new layer. Where's the layer? Where's the layer? I'm gonna put it on multiply. That's nice and nifty. Okay, but those lines won't do. We need bolder lines. So how much? About this much. And now this is page 3, chapter 3, page 13. Hope it's not an unlucky page. Okay, let's crop it. Roughly this size. There, yeah. Okay, now let's see what we got here. I got how the story goes. The story goes, Lona talks to her parents. Okay, so this is her parents' house and this is Lona's house. And as a way to show this distance, we got this panel and these panels with a wider border here. I'm so clever. Wow. Okay, let's get to it. Screen tones are not really a one. No. Let's see. Where do we start? Let's start here. I love this panel. That's pretty. Okay. Invert selection and this intersect with selection. That means that what you've got selected, it will keep only that once you wrong. No, let's do it again. Okay, and now let's get rid of the border. It'll be easier. It's easier than just clicking. Of course, the line art, I've taken care so that the line art is all closed. There are no open spaces. That makes it easier for me to screen tone. So, you see, here we have the fill bucket at 100, so it's gone black. Let's see how it does. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, let's go to patterns. Patterns set at 50 something opacity. So you see, this is the basic screen tone pattern, the dotted tone. Let's see how this goes. This goes like this. Ooh, that's so pretty. Let's do this. So now we got her toned everywhere. That's kind of basic. It doesn't really give you. Doesn't give any depth. It doesn't give any. There's no shadows here, except for this little thingy and these little thingies that come with the line art. So our job is to make it prettier, which means we'll have to make it. We have to introduce a light source. Where will our light come from? I think the light will come from here. So it's gonna be boop, like this. I have this brush. I made this myself. Okay, it's not spectacular, but here, let me see. Let me show you. Oh, that's pretty. I made this myself. I was patient. I hate these patterns, but I had to make one. Okay, so let's check this out. There's animals here. Okay, this kind of basic here. So, what else? She's a blonde girl, so very much so. So these little thingies, the remnants of this of the dotted tone will do for her hair. If she was a bit more, if she was more of a brunette, we'd have to like paint over. I'm so glad she's blonde. Okay, let's select this animal, stuffed animal. Okay, no, that's wrong. And we're gonna make some shadows here. You see, I couldn't do it before because if I just done all this, then if I just erased all of it as it was selected before, this little thing would not have been, it wouldn't be possible, because it would have taken these, it would have erased this portion too. So this makes for a pretty detail. Yeah. More erasing. Let's see. And now let's make. Okay, this part, this kind of eraser brush is good for this diffused sort of light, but for hands, for hands, yeah, right. For this part, we need a more specific. That means keep in mind that you need to give texture with your screen tones. That means that different surfaces have different reflect yeah, right. reflect light differently. For example, hair has a more matted, at least her hair, because it's so fluffy, has a more matted light reflection. These animals have hair, so their light reflection should be more matted. But the skin, if you check out your skin has a smoother light reflection, which almost mimics, yeah, right, which almost mimics this effect. So see, that looks prettier. Okay, let's do it in her face. As you see, I take great care so that my line art is closed off in the areas that I want to select. I do that on purpose because, say, if her hair had been just lines, not closed as it is here, then it would have selected everything. So I find that doing the line art this way helps me when it's screen tone time. Okay, maybe it's not such a big deal, but I like to use my time differently rather than selecting with this tool. Like selecting. That's too much selecting. Yeah, let's go back. Right. So let's see what we did here. we erased part of her face. Okay, technically this is not very correct, because if light comes from here, then her hair should have cast a shadow here. But it's a bit more stylish than correct, anatomically speaking. Okay. So I'll put a little, erased a little bit for the nose. Oh, such a pretty little nose. Yeah, right. Let's erase her knuckles. Does that work? Kind of. We need a smaller brush for this. Alright, okay. Okay, sorta. Yeah, right. Let's check out how this works. Yeah. Bit of brush. Yep. As you see, it doesn't have to be completely straight. I would venture to say that making it totally straight would give it too geometric, too harsh a feeling. Let's color the cat. Oh, pig cat. Yeah, okay.